Wezath Yeehal, Ikata Kevin. This video, I want to bring up something about Old English and the Yogasutras. The Yogasutras, the whole thing is a text, and it's written by a man named Patanjali, who was a philosopher from ancient times. Now, the thing is with the Yogasutras, one of the things that really captivated me in relation to Old English and language is that he said something in the text, something like, if you focus on the eternal, you have the present, you have the past, and you have the future. Now, to go further into this, for example, water is wet, fire is hot, 1 + 1 = 2. You know, it's these things are true now, they were true in the past, and they will be true in the future. So, in relation to, like, Sanskrit, the interesting thing between Sanskrit and Old English, that Sanskrit is so vast in its vocabulary. It is so vast because it tries to capture, despite it being a human language, it tries to capture the infinite. You know, I mean, that's ambition. You know, that's a great ambition within itself. You know, with the vastness. So thinking about Old English now, that I don't really see it as old, despite, you know, it's labeled as old. Rather, I see Old English as something as an extension of what we speak now. Yeah, it may have been, you know, time-wise, yeah, it had been spoken in the past, but these words are still with us. You know, like, for example, you know, in German you have Frosch, meaning frog, and in Old English you have the same thing, a Frosk or Frosch. You know, it's these words are still with us. You know, and well, it's all really depending on how well they're preserved, but these eternal ideas, they're still with us. So, I mean, whether you call it Wasser, Water, water, it's the same thing. You know, no matter what you call it, it's still the same thing. Water is wet, fire is hot, 1 + 1 = 2. That's what I want to bring up in this video, just to talk about the concept of eternity. And because thing is, people look at history and think, well, we evolved from the past. Whereas, I don't know, like with thinking with Patanjali said in the Yogasutras, that, you know, if you focus on the eternal, or some people today like to call this the eternal present, whereas, you know, within itself, you know, the eternal includes the present, the past, and the future. Something that is true now, that had been true in the past, and it's still true now and tomorrow. That's something to think about. And so yeah, so in other words, I don't really see Old English as old, you know, from this deeper philosophical point of view. And another reason why I don't think Old English is old, because I use it so often where it becomes, you know, I study it every day, so I mean, it doesn't feel old, it just feels common to me, but like to someone else, this, oh, look at this archaic language. So anyway, thank you for listening, and be sure to subscribe if you're new, and if you really want to help out the channel, please become a patron on my Patreon page down below. Thanks for watching, bye bye.